First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Listen, it's my post-fight thoughts, and I'm just gonna say, in my opinion, I feel like Jared Anderson passed the test. I think he passed the test. I already know some may have certain criticism, and I also have criticism, but I definitely think he passed the test. I knew when they said that Charles Martin was stepping in, and when I seen what kind of condition Charles Martin was in at that press conference and at the weigh-in, and I seen his mentality, I knew right then, also on top of the power, I knew this was a dangerous fight. I knew that for a fact, because Charles Martin can crack. He can crack, bro. 29 wins, 26 by knockout. He got 8 first-round knockouts. Charles Martin is a devastating puncher. So, I think with Jared Anderson, I think the main test of we wanted to see, we knew he could box. We knew he had a good jab. We knew he was light on his feet. Everybody wanted to know, could he take a punch? And I'm gonna tell you, that 5th round, he bit down, bro. You got hit with some shit that put most fighters down. You got hit with some shit that put most fighters down. So I give you a whole lot of credit, man. Shout out to Charles Martin for really coming in like a veteran and teaching a young fighter, and not only teaching him and giving him a tough fight, but also after the fight, talking with him and just building with him. And even Charles Martin, I mean, he gave him his credit. He said, man, I see him as being a world champion. He the goods. And so I just appreciate how you reached out to him like a big homie and shit like that. So Jared Anderson, in my opinion, he's become a star. I want to give a shout out to Toledo, Ohio. Say, man, y'all was in that building, bro, and I've seen fighters get booed in their hometown lately. That seemed to be a thing that's going on. So shout out to Toledo, Ohio for showing them love, bro, because I think he deserved it. And man, that arena was packed, man. That arena was packed. So ain't no more low risk, low reward now. Jared Anderson, he got yeah, like Adrian Brother said, he got the hood behind him, because the whole hood was up in there. Yeah, they were twerking and everything at the crowd. But anyway, Jared Anderson, I'm gonna say this. I think, man, you was effective orthodox, but it's when you switch to southpaw, that shit really threw Charles Martin off. It really threw him off. I wish you had switched a little bit more. I love the body work. The body work was beautiful. The combinations was beautiful. But one thing about it, one may think, yeah, but I wish he had done. Man, when you got a motherfucker with a sniper, that left hand waiting to extend at any point, you got to be very strategic. So, but boy, when I tell you, you walked through fire. You walked through fire tonight. So this was one, and I'm gonna tell you the 2 things that impressed me the most. Because I'm not worried about how good you are offensively and all that stuff. I'm not worried about the skills. I've seen all that. But the 2 things that impressed me the most is that you took a punch from a top 3 puncher at the heavyweight division. I think he hit harder than Joshua, matter of fact. You took some shots from a real puncher. And you showed you got a chin. And also you showed you got a gas tank. Because in the 10th round, you still look like you was in the 1st round. You never gassed out. And most heavyweights you see these days, they gas out. So, in my opinion, you passed the test, bro. I'd like to see you against a Dylan White, Otto Wallin, something like that. Even that brother, what's that dude in the UK that just fought Coffee? I'd like to see that fight. There's a couple more fights I'd like to see you in, but I definitely think you learned a lot tonight, bro. And it's only gonna make you better. But I'm tired of shit. I could keep going on and on, but I'm definitely proud of you. Yeah, I think you need to quit pulling straight back. There's some things I could see you working on with your defense and tighten it up a little bit more. But also I'm gonna say one thing. He hit you with some big shots, but you also weaved some bad motherfuckers he threw. It's some bad motherfuckers he threw that you got out of the way of. So you was very aware. But when I tell you, Jared a dog, bro. To walk most motherfuckers when you get hit like that in the 5th round, you ain't finna keep walking him down. That motherfucker came right back in the 6th round and stomped down, walked them down the entire fight. Nah, you a dog. You a dog. You a dog. Nah. And I saw him rock you a couple times, and it never deterred you. It never deterred you as a fighter. So your determination is very different, bro. So I don't know what's in that water out there in Ohio, but y'all got some shit out there, bro. And I definitely think you got a special talent. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.